Okay, this video is for educational purpose only. Please don't use this thing to attack any kind of website or any kind of organization. If you are caught doing that, face a warrant. So now, we want to perform DDoS attack. I want to demonstrate. You can see this is my virtual lab. So what I want to do now is I'm using layer 7. You can see layer 7 attack. So if I check what I have in my layer 7, you can see I have different kind of tools in my layer 7. Anyone I want to use out of these, you can see Ox, pylorus, brands, lorry. So I can use any of them depending on what I want to, depending on my aim. You understand? So I can decide to navigate to Ox. So now you can see. So this is it. I can run this one now using that Python 2 or Python 3. Now, what I want to do now is that I want to perform DDoS attack on this particular device. So you can see this is Metasploitable machine. So this machine now is hosted on Apache server. So I want to overload the server of this machine, this particular machine. I want to overload it so that this machine will crash and off. And that's exactly how hackers are performing in the real life. They will load that particular website with what? With a flood traffic, so that the server will crash and people will not be able to access the website. You just seeing server, blah blah blah, server, something like that. So that's what we want to do here. So, but what is the first thing that those people always do? The first thing they do is to get the IP address. So they get the IP address of the device. That is the IP address of the server that is serving the website or whatever. So here now to get my IP, I'll just say ifconfig. So now this is the IP of this particular server where this machine is hosted. You can see. So now this is the IP. Now that I've gotten the IP address of this machine, now what I'm going to do next is I am now going to attack this particular IP. I want to flood this particular IP address. So what I'll do next is let me go back to my Kali. Now before I do that, let me show you my own IP. ifconfig, the IP of my own Kali. You can see. So this is my own IP. Always take note. You can take note of it now. 10.0.2.15. So that when the attack started, you'll be able to know which one is attacking which one. So which one is flooding which one, you'll be able to know. So now, what I'm going to do now is that I want to also get the traffic. As I'm loading the machine, I want to get the traffic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my Wireshark. Just come to this place and type Wireshark. So this is it. So I will launch my Wireshark. So now you can see my Wireshark starting up. So now I'll choose the first network for my Wireshark. That's the network I'm using. So double click, then to open. So my Wireshark has opened, and my Wireshark has started what? I started doing a ball. I started, you understand, sniffing, looking around for the packet I want to capture. So now what I'm going to do next is to run this DDoS layer 7 attack. So this is one of the most dangerous attacks. So that's what I'm telling you, please don't try it on any website. Don't try it. We use it in cybersecurity for penetration testing or any application you don't know. So now what we are going to do here is we are going to start up this just to attack this particular machine. Now see. So now if I come to this place, let me run this script. If I say Python 2, then I type ops, and see, and I type the IP address. The IP address is 192.168.56.102. And see, let me show you. 192.168.56.102. So this is the machine I'm attacking. Like I want to flood it. So now you need to first check the state of this our machine. So just type top, top. Now this one will show us the state of this machine. Now from the state of this machine, we can see that the tags 100 in total. Only one is running. You can see 99 sleeping. You can see 0 stop. Then 0 zombie. You can see now. If I start the DDoS attack, you start seeing that this thing will start counting. So if you check the CPU usage as well, you see that it's just fluctuating between 0.0, then 4.5. You see it's not up to like 60, 70, 80, 90 like that. You see, so you can snap this thing so that when we actually get our final you see the difference. So yeah, you can see memory. If you see the memory now, the total memory of this thing is what is 515,448. You can see this is the amount I've used in this store, and this is the free one. Because by the time we start it now, you see that this thing will start increasing. This particular one will start increasing. You start seeing it. You start seeing it. Start seeing everything here. So now let me go and start the flooding using the Ox attack. So now let's go. I go back to my Kali. Let me go back to my Kali. This is it. So I want to run this layer 7 attack now. So I'll just say Python 2 Ox dot 3y. Then this is the IP address. You can see this is the IP address of this particular machine. This is the IP. So now if I go and I type, once I type enter, just look at what is going to happen. You see that my Wireshark has started. Oh, you can see my Wireshark has started to go. You can see down there. You can see if I go to my Wireshark now, you see it has started. See, connecting to this. You see this IP, my own IP now, connecting to this other IP. You can see. So this is my own IP. My own IP is what? 10.0.2.15. So let me show you. I go to my own account now and I type ifconfig. See, this is my own IP. See it now. So it's my own IP that is flooding that particular. You see the one flood. You see that it is fast now. Now if I go back to that particular machine that we are flooding, just take a look. You see that something has increased there. You see this one was 280 something thousand, but now it has increased. You see it now. You see the CPU usage. You see it has increased to 63 just now. You see it now. You see this is still 0. You still see that it will still increase. Everything will keep increasing. So it means I'm flooding the server of this thing. You see the number of, you see the flooding. These are the flooding. It's showing you. I see showing everything that is happening within the system. So if I should leave it for a while now, if I go back to my Kali now, you see I go back to my Kali and I check the aux flooding. See, it has sent 226 requests. See, it has sent up to 630 requests now. You can see that the Wireshark is flooding, like it's recording, it's flipping audio traffic that is happening. You can see. So let's keep checking, let's keep observing. Now just keep observing. See, it has increased to 394 now. You see? Now to keep increasing. So let me leave it for a while. So we can see. So let's just be monitoring the packet. You see, 832 has been sent. Now, 832. If I check the Wireshark, you see the Wireshark is 10. So it will get to a point where this Wireshark will be fast, back. Everything will just be fast. But it is seriously flooding the server. But it's flooding it like that. After you see, it is becoming very fast, adding more packets. So before we know now, this particular software will break down. Before we know it will break down. But it's becoming flooding. See the number of space that is left now. See? Not up to 2 something that we saw earlier. See? So let me leave it and wait for a while. And you see, zombie now it has increased to 1. Zombie has increased to 1. That's meaning that the attack is much, and this one has increased to 488,000. See? So you see that the memory of this software now is almost filled up. The moment it's filled up, you see this thing will up, like it will up ahead. The aim is just to make sure that particular site crashed down at that moment, so that they will be able to lose a lot of customer and they will not be able to use it for a while. That is it. They can set up this thing and go and sleep, and it will keep running to the extent that the server will not be able to work, to pick up, to attend to customer, people will not be able to buy anything, and so on and so forth. That's just the essence of this kind of attack that I'm demonstrating here. So if you check our, see, this is the number of packets that it has sent. Send this number of packets. So if you keep going like that, this kind of attack is one of the sophisticated attack in DDoS. One of the sophisticated, very, very toxic. To the extent that I can't even quit it from here. You see that the server has crashed. See? It has crashed. Typing something and it's not even showing anything again. So it has crashed this particular software totally. It has crashed it totally. Nothing else. Now let's go and check the number of packets. You see, still sending the packet up. Still sending it, still overloading it. It doesn't care at all. See the number. It has sent up to 4,000. It has sent up to 4,000. 4,000. You see, it has sent up to 4,000 packets. More than still sending up. See. Yes, the application has already crashed. It cannot even do anything again. So if it's a website now, nobody will be able to connect to this kind of website server again. So nothing will be able to work again. You see, window 1, then you see cumulative mode off. You see it now, it's telling you that something is wrong. You see it disabled. You can see telling you something is wrong. Something's got like loaded. It's still overloaded. Still loading. You see it. So now let me stop this attack since I've uploaded. Like we have achieved our aim. So if I type Ctrl+C to stop it, it will not stop. Ctrl+C to stop, it will not stop. So the only way I can stop it is to go to another terminal to show you that this attack is very, very dangerous. To go to another terminal. Okay, so now let me type sudo ps/grep python. So I want to check, then let me type my password. So now it's going to show me the section that is working. You can see this is the particular one. This is the particular one. You see the one I'm attacking. This is what I'm attacking. See, I'm flooding this particular server. So now what I'm going to do to kill it totally, I'll just say sudo. I'll now say kill. Then I'll pick this particular ID. I'll pick it. Sorry, sudo kill. Then the particular IP. Let me paste it there. So sorry. So let me just type it. I'll just type sudo kill, then 6698. If I press enter, just look at it down here. See now automatically it has, you see, automatically it has stopped. Now if I check it now, it has stopped it, it has killed it, has terminated it, and it has loaded up to 4,519 packets. Now if I go to this sheet now, this one is still showing error, showing blah 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 blah. It can't show anything. See, it can't show anything. I tried to type something and it is not showing anything. Now that I've stopped it now, start regaining its strength before it will come back. But if it is an attacker, they will not stop there. So now let me go to my Wireshark and capture my pickup. Now all this packet that it has captured now. So as a cybersecurity analyst, you need to what? You need to stop it first, then click on save. Has not stopped. It's going to stop because it's still capturing some packets. Still capturing some packet that thing has sent. So let me wait for a while to capture audio packets. Now it has finally stopped. You can see. So now the next thing, as a SOC analyst or cybersecurity expert, you need to what? Just click on this file, then click on save as. So now you are now going to save it. So you can save it as a pcap DDoS. You can see it, pcap DDoS. You can choose the option where you want to save the file. So I'm saving it as a Wireshark pcapture, then save it. So automatically it has saved. Automatically it has saved. So now to analyze it, the first thing you do is to click on the statistic, then click on capture file property. So you are doing the work now. So you have done attack. Now you want to do defense, which is blue team. You want to analyze. You want to see what actually happened. One of the things you have to take note is you have to take note of this time. In forensic analysis, you take note of time. In forensic or SOC analysis, you take note of the time that the action happened, and how many times. How many minutes did you use to capture it? Capture it within what? Within 13 minutes. You can see it. And this is the time, and which is the date, which is today. So you can see. Then you can also see the hash on the what? On the file, on that particular file. That particular file has hash. Sometimes if it doesn't have hash, whenever you get maybe a pickup from anybody, you have to first hash it using what? Using hash 256 and SHA 256, or use MD5, anyone. So then you go down. If you go down, you see the number of packet capture. So all these things, you'll be jotting it in your notepad. You jot it in your notepad. So you pick the number of capture, see the time span, you jot it down. So those are the things you are going to jot down so that's the first thing you check. Now after you have checked that, you go again to the statistic. Then you can check the protocol hierarchy. So under this hierarchy now, you see different protocol that they use. So from here now we have IPv6. This is IPv6. You can see under IPv6 we have this one. You can see that one is 0. Then if you come to this place now, we see TCP. You see TCP has 99.9. If I open What's under TCP now? We have HTTP. You see it now. It is HTTP I use, you understand, to flood it. The HTTP request I use. You can see that's 11.5. Then line-based text again, the data sets. You can see. So this is what I use here. So you can see. So this one just show me the protocol framework I use to, you understand, that the particular client or the particular attacker used to attack the web server. So all these things you take note of it. That okay, HTTP flood is a so percentage, TCP, UDP, DNS. If there's DNS, you can check. There's no DNS. You can see you don't have any of this here. So that is making number 2 now. You go again, then still go back to the statistic, then check the conversation. So you check the conversation that happened between which IP to which IP. So here you want to check, okay, which IP sent something to which IP. So here now you are going to navigate to IP before. You can see. Then you check by bytes. Check by bytes. So from here now, you can see some things. You can notice some things now. From here, you can see this my IP. This is my Kali IP. My Kali IP. You can see. Now if you check the packet now, how many packets? Look at the one that have the highest packet here. 59,910. You can see. And how many bytes? How heavy it is? It is 10 megabytes. So it means that something is phishing here. From here now, you should be able to know. So this is where your analysis will start. Like, oh, this particular IP is targeting this IP. You understand? And is sending this large amount of packet. What can that be? So that is the suspect. So you have to take note of this. You have to jot it down in your notepad. And so I suspected within the conversation setting that so IP that end with what .15. Understand? Send more than 70,000 packets. You understand? To this so IPO, and I don't know what happened there. So you jot it down. That's analysis. That's the work of SOC analysis. You're analyzing it. You are checking it. You are knowing everything. So another thing you check here is you also go back to the statistic. Click on statistic, then come to endpoints. Click on the endpoints. Now inside this endpoint now, navigate to IPv4, which is this one. Navigate to this IPv4. Then click on the bytes. You can see, so from here I can notice that okay, this particular IP and this particular IP, see, they have the highest number of packets. Highest number of packets. So these two particular IP, I will jot them down. That I was able to see from their endpoints. The endpoint of their communication. I was able to see so number of packets and so number of MB. You see, they both have the same thing, meaning that something is happening between two of them. We'll jot it down. So that is analysis. That thing I need to add now so that I can get the actual time that the thing happened. So I can just click on view, then go to date and time display format. Click on time display format. Then I'll click on this particular one, this second one, so that it will display the exact time, the year. So it will display the year, the time, and everything for me. So you can see now that I've started seeing the dates, 2025 and blah blah blah. That started showing me the exact time that it happened. I see. So that is so this is what we call cyber kick chain. You perform attack. After performing attack, you monitor. Then after you monitor, then you analyze it, check, you figure out, you do forensic. So I'm not going to do the full video here because there are still a lot to do. We are still going to check for HTTP, TCP, and all that so that you can find out, you can know the exact thing that happened and report it again. That's another thing there. So I'll keep that for my special students. So if you're interested in learning practical, doing some hands-on in cybersecurity so that you can actually put a better project in your portfolio, so you can message me. I will give you full things that you need to know. I'll give you full details. I'll train you on how you can do that perfectly. So that's the end of this lecture. I don't want to do too much here, but at least I've shown you some things. At least you have been able to learn one or two things. So thank you. Please, if you like this video, share, follow, and drop a comment. So see you in my next video.